Hey everybody, hope you guys doing all right. So this is a breakdown of all the different aspects of the sections that I've talked about, in development of this new infrastructure society, essentially. And so I'm gonna break it down. I've already shared with you guys the grand total. So the grand total of all these different sections has accumulated to $21.319 trillion. Now, a lot of that comes from the technology industry, which, as I told you guys yesterday, I'm not sure exactly how much of those products and technologies and vehicles and such are actually able to be made out of hemp. I'm actually doing research right now to find out how much metal, how much plastic, and how much other materials goes into the production of these vehicles, and how much of that can be replaced by hemp. And that should give me a better estimate as how much hemp can actually be used to transcend that market, and how much people will be able to spend on those products, and how much of hemp we can actually use to make those products out of hemp. I don't know. I mean, that number 21.319 is not a completely accurate representation of all that hemp is able to cover in terms of costs. But that is the cumulative sum that I collected from all of the different industries that I put together that hemp has the potential of having an effect on. So even a very small fraction of $21 trillion roughly is still a very large fortune. So there's a lot of hope here. So anyway, I'll just go ahead and read this real quick because, why not? So again, the hemp foods and other organic foods we hope to offer, is worth $436 billion US approximate. Again, the dairy market. Now, I didn't realize this, but it's not just milk. Obviously, it's cheese and ice cream. There's a lot of people that fucking cheeses on everything. Pizza industry already, tons of cheese, fucking ice cream. People love ice cream. I see it all over the place. So that is obviously going to consist of a lot of the dairy market. And I do not want to sell people ice cream, man. I really don't think sugar. It's not that I don't think. I know sugar, especially this fucking processed white fucking sugar, bleached, if you will, is really not good for the human body at all. I think it actually helps. When you eat too much of it, it not only is it corrosive to your organs, and it does things to your brain, and it calcifies your pineal gland, but in doing so, since you're not able to operate at a higher vibrational energy, you're allowing more low vibrational energy or spirits into your body. So it's really not a good thing. It should be outlawed, to be honest. But anyways, free market. So I just wanted to clarify that with the dairy market. So since we're not going to be doing ice cream or all that, I decided to, I think, bring that down to like 100 billion or something. I don't know, but it was at $888 billion. Sorry, sometimes it's hard for me to talk. But anyway, moving on here. So the water catchment system / storage center was $18.38 billion. I already shared with you that earlier today. Then that's also with the inclusion of, it's also, associated with the water department would be the American Water Works, which is $27.8 billion. So the cumulative worth of products that can be made out of hempcrete. Now this has a lot of potential, man, because if you do hemp the right way, which now the process of turning hemp into steel, there is a lot of labor into it, and there's a lot of reasons why it's difficult to do. And I've actually got some ideas to help make it a little bit more efficient that I want to share with you guys later. But I also want to think about developing and using our imagination to develop machines to help us produce this hemp into that type of stronger than steel material much more efficiently, so that it's not as labor intensive. But I'm still working on that. But I'll share that with you guys in a little bit. But anyway, yeah, with the hempcrete, so the global $10 trillion. That's US approximate. So the industrial worth of pharmaceutical products that hemp can replace, offering a cure rather than just alleviation of pain. $617 billion. And again, the heart disease costs Americans $216 billion a year. Industrial worth of products that can be made with hemp fabric, is $1.739 trillion US. And as far as the hemp fabric, everything. I double checked to make sure all those fabrics that I showed, potential products, could be made out of hemp. So that's something that market could be totally flipped over on its side with hemp. Cumulative industrial worth of plastic products that can be made out of hemp plastic. So that was $841.2 billion US approximate. Cumulative industrial worth of paper products that can be made from hemp, $230 billion US. So again, I've already shared that with you guys, but I just want to do it again since I decided to tally up all the different aspects of the infrastructure of the society that I am working to create. And again, the total that I came up with was $21.319 trillion. But again, that's not completely accurate, because I know that not all of the products and things, especially in the technology sector and the vehicle sector that I share with you guys, are able to be completely made out of hemp. But I do know what percentage of all of those products I had on there can be made out of hemp. I just need to figure out how much of each of these products can be made out of hemp, and how much each materials are being used, how much of those materials can be replaced by hemp. That will give me a better value of how much the hemp market actually has inside those particular products. So, all right, I love you guys. Hope you have a good day. Bye.